Hello everyone and welcome back to video 3 of this series of uploading one video a day for 30 days. And the main things I'm covering on for anybody who has been following, I guess you know, developing some features on my side project, which is a SaaS product built for e-commerce business who are using Woocommerce as their, let's say, e-commerce engine. And I have created an app that puts sales data together. So the pain that I'm trying to solve with this application is that most WooCommerce e-commerce stores, they have to do a lot of manual work with Excel files and stuff like this. Sorry, I had to pause it. I didn't know if I was recording. So yeah, so if they want to get lifetime value, for example, for one of their customers, I guess they can go on the WordPress dashboard analytics, and they can see some good data. For example, in this example store that I have, I can see some data. So I have some filters, but there is some information that's missing. For example, let's say what is this? Top categories, items sold. If I click on one of these, right, I can see my products, and I can see how many units I've sold. What else? What other filters I have? See, I have limited filters. Yeah, I would like to see, for example, if I click on this product, I want to see all the customers, everyone that has bought this product. And then I want to be able to click on that customer, for example, and I want to be able to see other products this customer has bought. So this is the kind of the thing that this application is solving. You get a snapshot right away of your business, your sales, how each individual product is doing, and the behavior of your customers. What are they buying? Therefore, you can make some better business decision, how to market your customers, how to make like a kind of profile that you can repeat. So if you notice that, for example, some of your customers are buying this product and they also buy that product, and then you see other customers who have one of these products in their purchase list, you can easily then truly say, truly create a banner, say, hey, look, customers who have bought this product also enjoy this other one. Take a look. Sometimes I visit sites and I haven't bought anything from them, and I'm getting this type of sort of targeting, and it's quite intrusive because you're like, hey, I haven't bought anything from you. How do you know I'm gonna like this or that? Right? So it's not very targeted. But if I've bought something from the shop, I do want that shop to recommend me other products. There is a reason why I went there and bought a product, and I'm a reoccurring customer, because I like the product. I like the shop and so on. So this is what I'm trying to solve with this application. is that users are going to be able to get a quick snapshot of how the products are doing, how their customers are buying, what are they buying from them, and scale it that way, I guess. Anyway, enough about that. So last video, for people who have been following these videos, you know that I had an issue. There was an issue registering the shop, which I fixed. I fixed it yesterday. So let me see. And I created the feature that I was talking about on that video, which is adding lifetime value for single user. Say, for example, as I mentioned, I want to be able to click on a user, click on a customer, and see all the products that they bought. So yesterday I managed to hook up the store, and the issue yesterday was that it was a rookie mistake, because the endpoint was returning a 500, so it was a server failure, and the issue was I'm using Nuxt.js for this application, and I was using the use fetch incorrectly. So I was having it re-rendering several times, both in SSR and on the client hydration, which was causing some duplicate requests. Also, there was let's say constant hanging of the Prisma client. So I added a finally to the Prisma function to close it. And what else did I do? And I just created a basic error catching handling, and that's it. And that fixed the issues. Anyway, so I'm gonna spin the application locally because I haven't pushed the changes yet, and I can see here we are still using the old the production version. So I was testing it yesterday, that was working and so on. So I'm gonna be pushing it to production today and sending the emails to my my users to tell them that the feature is already available. So let's go to localhost. Oh yes, so now it's taking us directly to the onboarding. So yeah, you see, I deleted the stores from this test account I created. And if you've been following the series, you know that yesterday we had a welcome to the Woocommerce report, blah, 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 hook your site, but there was no button, right? So I had to manually go to the onboarding route to go to for the onboarding process, which is this, right? But now we can just do it with click on the button that wasn't there before. So let's name the store test store, the URL. Where is it? Here. So the previous video you saw me how to create an API key and add it to the application. Oh, and I don't have it now because I didn't write it anywhere, the API key, and now I don't have it. And I'm running out of time. Oh, just 10 minutes already. Supposed to be finishing the video now. God. Anyway, so here's your API keys. You see this one here. I'm going to revoke this one and create a new one. Test API key for key for, come on. I'm creating a super long key. Actually, I'm going to report. Read and write. I think just read is enough to work on this application. But I'm going to give you a read and write. So we copy the consumer key. Now we copy the consumer secrets. And we add the store. Great. So the application also have an email preference, so you can send manual reports to your email. If you need some sort of, I don't know, quick snapshot or quick Excel sheet in your email with, I don't know, the weekly sales or the monthly sales, and you can send it to various recipients. So you can add anybody in your team. Awesome. So we can go ahead. I'm thinking to also add some sort of some sort of integration, maybe to an AN or something like this. Anyway, so let's move on. And here, okay, so we have everything is done. The store has been set up really quick, and I can just go to the dashboard. So view your dashboard or set up another store. You can have multiple stores, and this is one of the other great things I think about this application, that you can have views for multiple stores. Whereas if you have multiple stores here on the browser, you would have to have all of them open, you would have to export them all individually, then you have to do some manual wiggy-majiggy fusing together Excel files and putting your views together, what you want to see, which is the lifetime value of your customers. Lifetime value of your customers and lifetime value of your product. So whereas on this application, you can just see it all in one. And you can export. If you had two stores, here you have another field that says merge report. And then you can see both. You can see both stores at the same time, all in one page, and you have a 360 view of all your stores. So anyway, I created the as you know, if you've been following the previous videos, I created orders. Yes, I created orders. Oh, look, there's some fails. Processing. So these are all mock-up data. Right, I can see this custom. I can see that this customer has bought this. When was the purchase done? Okay. So on the application now, if I click on orders, I should see orders for this date range. Great. Now, okay, so I see the orders. So this person did all of these orders. worth 19,000 zlotys, which is based on the Polish currency, since I'm in Poland. It's picking up my geolocation. So I see 7 products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I should be able to click on the product, and I want to see the details. Okay, great. But there's one issue here, that I don't see the customers. But I don't think it's an issue with the app. Oh, maybe I have. Let me see. Because there's also an ability to sync your stores. If you go to I need to go to my dashboard again. Okay, I'll make it easier to go here. So I have the store, and I have store settings. And what I want to do here, if you ever change the consumer key or consumer secret, you can update it here. And here, okay, so here we can set the email preferences. And here we can sync the store. So what does this sync into? It creates all of this data that I spoke about. As you can see on the normal WooCommerce, we don't get to see if I click on this product, okay, I don't get to see who else bought this product. For example, here I go to the store, I go to orders like we did before, I click on the product, and here I want to see the customers who bought this product. And ideally, I also want to be able to click on the customer, like it says here, click on the customer to see their purchase history, right? So that's pretty good. And I know the functionality is working because I tested it on one of my client store yesterday because they really wanted a feature. And I said, hey, can I just test it with your store? And they were okay with it. So I did it. Anyway, so the video is 18 minutes. Oh no, too long. Anyway, so let's show this syncing process. So it's going to put all the customer data together, the product data, the product relationship with customers, customer relationship with product, the history, the customer matrix, and the product performance matrix. So all of this, some of these features are not developed, but I think this is already done. This is gonna be working in the future. And as you can see, I put some recommendation how to run this async and recommend it on a daily basis. Whenever you want to see your updated data, let's say, we click sync. So what is sync doing? I have apart from what I already mentioned that's doing, but it is actually a service worker that's running on the same Node.js. And once I launch this application, I think I'm going to have its own sync data, right? So this is a webhook, or let's say a web worker, which is working on the background The issue is that it's using the same Node.js environment that the whole application is using. So ideally, it's better to be outsourced somewhere else, another Node.js environment, so it doesn't take any memory and it won't affect performance when the user is using the application. So if we go to Warp, we should be able to see some. Okay, you see, here is fetching the product, it's doing all the matching, all the magic, jiggle majiggy, and that's it. I guess this video is 20 minutes long, is longer than I expected, but I'm hoping that my videos are getting better, my voice is coming through, not so cutting them out, and hopefully in the future I'm going to be able to edit the videos a little bit more. I have a course which is teaching me how to be a better content creator and edit videos. So bear with me. If you've been watching all of these videos so far, and if there's anything in these videos that you want to see more about, or me creating some tutorial, could be some coding, it could be some Woocommerce issues that you may have been having, and if there's some coding or some WordPress related stuff, or some JavaScript related stuff, or in general some business issues that you have in, feel free to comment. I'm happy to create content that can help you, can help business, can help solve business problems. That's the main aim of this channel. And apart from that, thank you for being there. Consider subscribing and leave a comment, like or dislike. And I'll see you next time. Bye.